but I feel like I could run, like they feel quick. My arm is so dead. Training done for this morning. 11:30. Gonna go. Huh? It was it's only half hour, but I'm literally like, my arm is falling apart. I don't know what it is about Kenny's lessons. They're just like the most intense thing ever. The most intense thing since sliced bread. Gonna go get some breakfast now, at the usual place. Thank God there's no wheelchair to put away today. Oh, I bet the wind is killing my mic. I don't usually like these like sports drinks during I know a lot of people, like a couple of my teammates, they just like nail like Lucozades and like stuff like that before, during and after their... I'm just not a fan of them. I just don't find that they quench the thirst. Much prefer like a bottle of water. Occasionally I'll put like electrolyte business in it just to like make sure that I have enough salts, but they didn't have any water today, so... Minor change of plan. We're not at the coffee shop, we're at my house. Just because I've got so many emails and personal admin to do today, I was like, I can't take another 40 minutes out to go get a coffee. If you don't know what personal admin is, then hey, check out my last video like 2 days ago, because it talks all about that. It's very exciting. But anyway, I've got mail. It's not like mail time that you guys sent me, it's just mail that I ordered, but it's like same but different. It's still the same. I'm so excited about this. I never used to like shoes ever. I had like 2 pairs of shoes, like a sports pair of shoes and a non-sports pair of shoes. And then like I bought 1 pair of shoes and I was like, oh, this is quite nice. And then I bought another pair of shoes. I was like, oh, you know, I quite like these. And now I've got like 19 pairs of like more than that. And I can't stop buying shoes. I don't know what. Oh my God. Right, it must be said that the right pair of shoes for me is really difficult to find. I bought this pair of shoes the other day and I was really excited about them coming. They came and they just didn't fit my foot because my left foot is slightly more swollen than my right foot. I just wanted to say briefly, because I kind of was editing this back and I realised I didn't really go into it at all. With my left foot, I sort of, look, you can see I cut a lot of my shoes, especially the boots. I pretty much just ripped them apart so that they fit my left foot. My left foot is obviously a little bit more swollen, and with that comes a lot more pain, so finding the right pair of shoes is sometimes quite difficult. It's something that I've always had. It's always been a bit more sensitive, a bit more painful. Certain parts of it are swollen and thus can't like chill in certain shoes. So finding the right ones is always a bit more difficult. So what I do, I just basically cop them. And it's a bit of an excuse to buy great shoes. Loads of them. I did a whole video on this. I'll show you a little clip of it now. Impromptu limbo. My right foot knocks it off here. And my left foot knocks it off about here. But basically I find it really hard to find shoes that fit me. So I'm just constantly on the search. I'm gonna try these on.
And drank all night. Acted all alright. Had no need to fight. Tonight.
mean, they're pretty comfortable. I think I kind of lucked out with these ones. Not to get suckered into this whole, like, can you see them on my feet? Like, shoe technology thing, but having worn them for 4 steps in my house, I do feel like I could run really fast in them. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm only get 50% of the benefit because I don't put the left one down. But I feel like I could run, like they feel quick. I feel quick. Maybe I'll take them for a run tomorrow. Maybe we'll go for a run tomorrow. That said, I do want to talk about oh, what am I saying on? The difference between different swords and different fencing, and explain fencing to you guys a little bit more, because like I said, I just kind of do that thing I expect, like I didn't expect you to know what I'm doing, but I just kind of take it for granted that it's just like, you know what I'm doing. So just a brief run through of what it is. When you see me training, that's basically just me doing repetitions of actions in order to kind of build it into my muscle memory. Usually it's like taking parries, hitting, this hit, that hit, just to kind of get your body and your muscle memory to remember those actions. So when it happens in an actual fight, in a competition, it's like instinct, you just do it. But the one thing I wanted to talk about a little bit more is the difference between weapons, because that I think can look a bit more confusing. But generally for wheelchair fencing, most commonly asked questions for me is, how do you move the wheelchair and fence? You don't actually move the wheelchair, it's plugged into the frame, as you guys have probably seen. Second question is, do different parts of the body count for different amounts of points? No, everywhere 1 point is 1 point. That's it, it's not like 10 points for the head, it's just 1 point. 2 different weapons that I do, there are 3. The third one's called saber, I don't really do that one. Foil, and epee. Foil, epee. Difference being is that this one's got a little guard, can you guys, is it focusing? A little guard, this one's got a big guard. Foil, epee. Difference being, in actual fencing, the reason why this one's got a small guard is because the target area is only the torso. That's why we wear these metal jackets. So it's only on the torso where you can hit. And so you don't need to guard your hand or your arm because it's not a target area. If it hits there, it's off target and it's a white light. It is also a priority-based weapon, which we can talk about more later, but basically you need to be the one starting the attack. So if person A and person B attack, and this guy starts the attack, and then they both hit, this guy has the point because he started the attack. Or if this guy starts the attack, this guy comes in, beats the blade, he then has taken the priority, and then if you both hit, here's point. You need the priority. Second one, epee. Epee, everywhere above the waist is a target, so you don't wear anything, you just wear the metal skirt around your waist, so that's off bounds. The reason this is so big is because it needs to guard your hand and your arm. So when you do on guard position, it's like that. So you can't now see my arm because it's pointing at you, so it's hard for you to hit. And this defends the arm. So yeah, that's it basically. Not a priority-based weapon, so if 2 people hit, 2 lights come on, 1 point each. That's it, it's all good. You can hit any time, doesn't matter who starts the attack. Non-priority-based weapon. These are the 2 weapons I do. But let me know if you guys have any more questions. For me, that kind of covers most of it. I think that's it. But if you do have any more questions, I'm happy to answer it in the next video. See you guys in a minute. I need to do some emails because I'm falling behind. And I made loads of contacts at the TED Talks. That's really, really good. And I want to get back to them before they forget about me. Bye. I have to bring my actual fencing shoes because I'm wearing my new shoes. I mean, I can't fence in them, but hey, they look good. And if the shoe fits, I'm Cinderella, and that's the end of the vlog. That's my coach.